I'd replace my left knee. That's what I would do. I mean, it's already made of metal, but still. I was in a really bad car accident that shattered my knee and fucked me up. Yeah, this is one where the car flipped. Now, let me create you a 3D representation.
Oh god.
Here's the driveway. And it has like retaining walls. X. There we go. Like this. Okay. Here's the driveway. And then underneath it, right, is the tube, right? Down here. Where you would drain through the ditch, okay? Stick with me here. Here is my car. We'll make it my car, okay? My cute little Chevy Cavalier, okay? The coolest car that had AC for me. I had AC. It was wonderful. It was great. Okay. Here's my car. Vroom vroom. So we've got a hill like this, okay? Here is my car. And we've got a big hill that goes like this, down like that. I don't know why I can't see the line I just drew. I see it. Help!
Top left, notes.
Huh? There we go. Okay, so imagine this, right? This is a really, really steep hill on a road called Fall Creek. Go figure. And I go up, right? Here's my cool animation. I go up over the hill. I fall the fuck asleep, okay? I fall asleep because it's my birthday and it's like 4 in the morning and my mom asked me to drive her boyfriend to work. And in reward for driving her boyfriend to work, I would get to stay home for my birthday. Because the night before I asked, I was like, it's a Friday. Mom, can I just stay home for my birthday? I don't want to go to school. And she said no. So I stayed up till like 1 a.m. like I normally would. 1 to like 2-ish in the morning. And so I was so fucking sleepy. I get a text from her at like 4:35 or whatever. She feels super bad about this, right? Anytime I tell the story. And she was like, you can stay home if you drive him to work. I'm not feeling well. And I was like, bet. I'm half asleep. I'm like, bet. Let's do it. I'm down. And so I come up over this road and my muscle memory takes me down Fall Creek. I was purposely trying not to go down this road because I was already sleepy. And I pulled down this road and this road goes like this, right? This road goes like this. And then like, imagine curves also, like, they didn't just go like this, but they also went like this. That's this road, right? That's Fall Creek. So my car, I'm like this. I'm like going up over and I fall asleep right at like the apex of this hill. That's like the last thing I remember was like kind of going up this hill and going and I fell asleep. And then I go down this hill here and I start building fucking momentum, right? I start just speeding up. And my fucking car, so what happened was I'm going down the road and this is like a raised portion. It's like a cement wall, right? And then there's a ditch down here that goes like this and then a tube, right? That's what it looks like. So here's the edge of the road and it's like this. Right? This is a tube that allows like drainage water to go through. That's how it works. And I come down in my car, fall asleep, and my car goes like this. I veer off. I hit this. with my car, and I go like this. I essentially hit this with my car, and I flip it like this. So my front end hits this, and I go like this. Oh my god! Ah! And I wake up and I woke up and went, Mom! And I like screamed my mom's name, and my car goes like this. Poof, hits that, flips over, and skids into the fucking thing until I am on top of myself, halfway down the ditch here. I am like, here's my wheels, like this. Here are my wheels. And here is me. That's me. Upside down, hanging from my car, like this. My seatbelt has me hanging from my car, and my feet are like this, and my dashboard and front end of my car just have completely destroyed my knee, and my right knee is okay, my left knee is the one that's fucked up. And so I remember hanging from my here's my right knee, and then here's my left knee. That's my leg. Those are my legs.
Jesus Christ.
And I remember hanging from my seatbelt like this, and I'm just like, what the hell? Why does my seatbelt hurt? And I remember hearing the sound of the car start to compact. And so I reach over and I'm like, I gotta get out of the car. And my dumbass is hanging from my seatbelt. And so I reach down and unclick it. And I'm like, blink, blink, blink. And I unclick it. And my ass just goes, and like falls onto the roof of my car. And I fall onto like the roof of my car. There's glass everywhere. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Why am I on the roof of my car? It hadn't really like happened to stick out to me that I was like, you know, upside down. So here I am, upside down, and I look at my window. It hadn't really like the adrenaline of it all. I couldn't really feel like the pain at the moment. But I remember looking over to my right, like my driver's side door and window, and I'm like, why is my window down? I don't smoke. That was my brain. Was like, I look over and I'm like, I don't smoke. Who rolled down my window? And then I heard like the car start to and like the glass, and that's when it clicked in. I was like, oh my god, I'm on my windshield. My windshield is... I'm on my roof of my car. And so I crawl out. I crawl out of the window and into the ditch, and I like crawl this way. I get out, and let me try to get it, and I crawl this way until I just laid in the ditch. And mind you, it's 4 a.m. Okay? Here I am. Me. In the ditch. With my... Here I am. Just in the ditch. That's me. Chilling. Bleeding. It was awful. That's me. And here's my leg. And the guy who owned this house, this like driveway, so this driveway goes up like this, right? And it wraps around to like a huge big house like over here. And it wraps around to like a huge big house over here. And the guy from the house comes down, like, comes down because he hears the car wreck, but he does it like 30 minutes after. And I'm like laying here for like 30 minutes, like, bleh, bleh, where am I? And so he calls the ambulance and the cops and stuff like that. And it was an experience. It was an experience.
That's putting it lightly.
And I remember, like, if this doesn't put, like, US healthcare into perspective, I remember, like, my poor mom, because she got a phone call, and the cop who called her, like, I don't know if he just was on, like, his morning, like, wake-up time, okay? But he called her and said, "Hi, Miss Momo's mom. We have your daughter here in a ditch." He didn't start
Jesus
with he didn't
Christ.
start with like, "Hey, you know, we wanted to call you, your daughter's okay. We found her car." No, he started with, "We have your daughter in her car in a ditch." And my mom like freaked out. And I remember like laying on the kind of in and out of consciousness because I had passed out for a little bit there. And I remember once the ambulance got there, I was like begging them not to take me in the ambulance because it was too expensive. I was like, "My mom's gonna kill me. Please don't take me in the ambulance. Please don't take me. It's too expensive." And I was begging them, crying my fucking like heart out not to be taken in the ambulance because we're poor. Like, we were so poor. And there's no way that we could have afforded a $4,000 ambulance ride. I was like, "I'll crawl. Just please don't take me in the ambulance."
Oh, crawl. Jesus Christ.
Please, dude. Yeah. They ended up taking me anyway, against my will. So yeah, that's my car wreck story. My car did not start. No, it did not. It was like I had cubed it. It was bad, dude. It like the front end was like, and then the back end was like, and then like the wheel was bent inward. Like, it was bad. It was a bad time. So yeah, that's my car wreck story when I was 17. And I have a metal knee. I basically did the whoop-de-whoop. I did the whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, because I like the road, it like curves, right, as it goes through these hills. So it's like, yeah, I went up, I fell asleep, I went down, and as soon as I gained like speed here, I was done for. Yeah, I'm surprised every day. I'm surprised that I am still here. Because there are some things that I have been through that I am surprised I'm still here. I'm glad I'm still here, obviously. I'm resilient. Yeah.